Welcome back to part 2 of my playthrough of Fallout 4 modded. Last time we just got started and did some stuff. But now we are what's it called? We're just continuing on with where we left off. Don't know why I'm overcomplicating it, but I am. Sorry, I'm making a live on Twitch. Sorry, I'm making a Twitter post right now. There you go. Alright, cool. Let's go. Where we last left off, we saved Preston, and we can either meet him at Sanctuary, speak to Paladin Dance, or go to the Vault, or go to Diamond City. I'll go ahead and join Preston since his storyline has some pretty decent quests that we can knock out real quick. Actually, you know what, by the way, this is the snow mod. It doesn't look amazing, but I think it looks pretty good. I certainly feel like I'm in a snowstorm. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine to be able to do this. I'm gonna shortchange the fuck out of these guys, though.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yeah, Sturgis is the one I don't want to do, so I'll not do that one. But I will do this 10 Pines Bluff thing, just so that way it's a nice easy quest to get some XP out of. Because right now my main goal is to work to get an armor set that's a mod into the game. You could probably guess what it is based on what other mods I have. But I'll withhold that information until we actually get it. That way it's a bit of a surprise. Today's going to be a short stream, about an hour. I got a late start to the day and other stuff, so yeah, it's just going to be about an hour, maybe a little more. My main goal with streams is always to do at least at least 60 minutes, just so that way there's something for people to chew on. Oh, the other thing I did, you notice the ammo counter says 999. Well, since I'm playing this on hard difficulty, I didn't want to dick around with not having a whole lot of ammo. Like, the actual combat, for me at least, is hard enough to warrant this, so that's why. As you can see, I'm not very good at this game. But the DMR is lore accurate, hence why I'm fucking ganking these boys. But obviously, super mutants and other things. As we reach the higher level areas, so to speak, it'll be a little bit more difficult. There's our charisma plus 10. Next, we're gonna do intelligence, since that that involves experience points. I usually do either intelligence or charisma first. The reason why I would do charisma first is so that way I can just nail speech checks first go and not have to worry about shit. You know, it's funny, it's like the only fucking people that like my, I tweet out every time I live, or I try to tweet out every time I'm live that I'm live, and the only people that like it ever are bots, or people that don't watch the stream. Or, every now and again I'll get, like one of my earlier, Dragon Ball streams, I got a, I got a, what's it called? I got someone in the chat was like I don't know if they were a salesperson or what, but they were trying to sell me something. Sell me artwork and, oh god, Jesus. Well, I need a new clean pair of shorts. It scared the hell out of me. At least the level up stayed. That lets me know how far back I am. And now we know. Don't fuck with them. There you go. Vicious snarl, what? I'm gonna do a quick save here just so that way I can run like hell if I need to. Believe it or not, fighting while the snow is out is really kind of difficult. I'm gonna go up here. That way the exploding mole rat thing has a little bit further to go. And I could be able to see it coming. You see, I don't like that. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. That was an exploding mole rat, wasn't it? Like, I'm not fucking crazy. That was just a random exploding mole rat that just showed up, or... Like, I know a lot of the enemy designs are procedurally generated here, which is, like, dumb, but... Oh, rip. Every now and again I can hit my shots, just not very often. Alright, now that you made me walk all the way across the fucking wasteland. Oh my god, don't do that.
Hi.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around
Take it easy. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
here. You're with the Minutemen?
Don't lie.
I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks, stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but one of the mods installed is this dialogue mod, where it changes the dialogue choices you have to being like what the character will actually say, as opposed to a guesstimation, a summary of what they'll say. Because when this game first released, I don't know if the base game is like this now. I haven't played the base game in like since it came out, to be honest. Like, I played the base game to completion once without any mods or cheats or anything like that, and it was okay. But I haven't played the game like that in a long time because I have no interest in using pipe weaponry. I just, like, they're not my favorite aesthetic choice as far as weapons is concerned. That's why it's easier for me to go back to Fallout New Vegas and 3, because it's like I can get behind Chinese assault rifle and regular assault rifle and all that stuff a little bit more than I can the choices in this game. As far as like the actual, you know, non-modded choices. The actual modded choices are amazing, like some of the best I've seen. But that's because Bethesda's like really super, you know, open to letting people put in whatever the hell they want in their games, and that's, you know, it's a good and bad thing. It's just the irony of it is they're not that way with Fallout 76, which, like, I think arguably could be the best game to do that with, because it's like, you imagine some of these mods with the Fallout 76 engine, not engine, but the Fallout 76, you know, map and area, it could be really interesting. But I also understand that Fallout 76 was built from the ground up as a pseudo MMO first and foremost, and not a game where you're supposed to play by yourself. You know, and I mean, you can play it by yourself. I certainly have, and I don't enjoy it, I'll be honest with you. Every time I play that game, even with friends, like, I don't know. Playing a game with friends, like, you could have fun rolling a turd back and forth. Fallout New Vegas, I don't get that feeling. Like, you just sort of exist in there, and it's not very great, in my opinion. And it's like, you know, if you either play that shit from the beginning and, you know, you get pretty decent shit, because like my best friend and I played it together once, and it was like he really tried to get into it because Fallout is like one of his favorite games, and it's like, you know, I can understand that. Specifically, like I think he got into the series with Fallout 3, and then he went back and played 1 and 2, just like, you know, like a large portion of people. Sorry about that, I had to yawn. But with that, you know, he sort of like is used to these games being not great, you know. And I started with Fallout 3 as well, and mind you, I'm not saying like, you know, I had a keen idea that these games are bad at first. I didn't. I played it when I was like 11 or 12, or you know, I wasn't super like developed critically, you know, like I wasn't like, you know, super into. Well, that's not good at all. I only have 3 stim bags. I thought I fucking solved that issue. Might want to make a stop at Diamond City. Oh, don't let me. Don't do this to me. Okay, good. Alright, what? Okay, fair enough, thank you. We're gonna get some easy caps right here. Trust me, that is not a villager, so that's smart. And plus we can get some easy stim packs here too.
What's taking so long? I know I just saw someone out there.
This one looked like a good mark, so just shut up and wait.
They went around back. Should we go check the loading dock?
Don't be stupid. We got 2 guys back there. I thought I told you to shut up.
But what if...
Hey! Told you to stop talking. Say another word, and I will make sure you don't annoy me ever again.
Seriously, what if... Hey, what the hell?
I warned you. Shut up and make sure you're ready.
What the fuck was that?
Hear that?
Light him up!
Demo? That doesn't... No, I don't remember there being a boss. Alright, we can... Hey, yo, I'm fucking good. Can we get a hunting rifle for our trouble? Hell yeah. That'll upgrade into something good later. I had no idea no way of knowing that there was going to be this many stim packs in here. I just got incredibly lucky with that, but I knew there was at least like 2 or 3. I didn't think there'd be, well, I knew there was at least 2, I should say, not 2 or 3. But. One thing I will say about Bethesda games is that if you go to an area before you're told to, and you do what you need to do for that area, they allow you to do it, except for one of the major plot elements of this game. They don't allow you to do that one until you reach a certain point, which is kind of weird. It's like, if I know where to go and I go there, you're kind of saying, no, you can't go there. Which, it's like on a story level, it makes sense, you know, like, why would you know to go there, kind of thing. But it's like, it's sort of like a solution that they solved in Fallout 3. I guess I'll just talk as though you know the story of this game, or the story of Fallout in general. But in Fallout 3, just to give a general summary, a lot of the story is about going to search for your dad. And so if you know where your dad is, you can just walk to where he is, and you'll be able to find him there. And you'll be able to go in and do the quest line about, you know, seeing him and shit like that. You don't have to, like, follow the way the story wants you to go, which is you go to one place and then you go to another place, and then that place tells you about another place and you go there, and it, you know, then maybe, you know, I think from there you go see your dad. So it's like, you know, you go to a total of like 3-4 locations doing like 5-6 quests before you're kind of allowed to be told where to go to find your dad. Whereas if you know where your dad is in the game, you can just walk straight there, which is, like, I think really cool that you can do that, because it makes some level of sense that, like, he would be there regardless of whether you knew about it or not. So it makes sense that sorry, I'm trying not to. It makes sense that he would be there regardless of whether you knew about it or not. And it's like, that's how this game should be too, but it's not. The way this one works, it's like, there's a character that you need to find, and he is in a place no matter what. Like, he is there. And if you know where that is, you can't just walk there to see him and finish that portion of the quest. You have to do the rest of the story up to that point to get there, and then you'll be allowed to go in, you know, see him and do the rest of that quest. So it's kind of annoying, but it's also like, I get it.
You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. I need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, A fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Easy money.
Read all about it. Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary of this her
Don't touch
If
the
you're curious as to why I did speech, this is why.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better than that.
Having a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
Last chance. Make this worth my while or I walk.
I'll be by the short hairs here. 200 caps. That's all I have.
Easy money.
Actually, I already
Easy
have some
money.
paint right here.
Well, ain't that the end-all be-all? Why don't you go ahead and put a little of that paint on the wall? See what I got to work with.
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's
Oh
your
yeah, I
payment.
respected the
And a
fuck
little
out of you by
bonus for
haggling
getting the right
price.
shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
You gonna give me 220? 300! I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Did not know you got 300 out of that.
you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Something wrong?
His ties. Oh, Nick. Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Cool. Easy quest.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? It has to have enemies, right?
What you mean the railroad? That's a ferry.
Don't move, Sim. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a Sim. Don't shoot, for God's sake. Henry!
For the record, like while I'm streaming this, I'm not gonna.
Now.
He's a Sim!
But they were fucking doing this for 10 hours. Oh,
No!
Okay, show's over. There are no Sins in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
nice.
Hey there.
I can't believe that just happened.
Hi.
I'd like if y'all went back to your shops, that'd be sick. Alright, fine, I'll do the stupid paper quest, and then we'll go back out and hopefully that shit'll be cleaned up.
Glad you dropped by.
Hey, weirdo.
Yeah, holding up.
Look, I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
it. You're a vault dweller. You might not be wearing the blue jumpsuit, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna get Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do. Oh, sorry, boy. Time for you to head home.
No, I didn't fucking discover the gas station. Shit. Please? I hit that, right? Like, I'm not stupid?
Hey, Mo.
You there! You need a genuine
I knew a guy named Cronin back in the military. There was a... He was a guy... To put it bluntly. He had this thing where he had a big head. It's terrible. He was a great dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Cronin was awesome. Like, I don't think he liked me very much, but I always liked him.
I need more.
So, in any event, Cronin, his first nickname was Cranial because of just how big his head was. And it was just like his sort of like,
150 caps.
Why would you call me that kind of attitude? It's just like, what is it about my head that makes you call me Cranial? And he just like, he just didn't get it. It was, and I think that added to the funny factor of it. Is just that like, he had this just giant head, and no one understood. He didn't understand why people called him Cranial and shit like that, or he didn't understand how, like,
a card, a mitt, and a ball. Got it.
People got that nickname, and then one day he wore contacts and stuff. Then one day, he ran out of contact solution or whatever. He had to wear his glasses. And when I tell you that those glasses were fucking thicker than a small book, I mean they were thick, and and they were like the kind of goggles that made your eyes look bigger when you were wearing them. I mean, I guess that's something that fucking happens when you wear glasses anyway. But anyway, after that he became Bubbles because he had a big ass head and he had fucking thick ass glasses like Bubbles from
Human as the Day I Was Born.
Trailer Park Boys, which by the way, if you haven't seen Trailer Park Boys, fantastic show. It's one of those like,
well, they're good eyes.
I don't know how to describe it. It's almost, I almost said found footage, but it's like, it's meant to be like it's called a mockumentary, where it's like making fun of documentaries. Not necessarily making fun of them, but just, sort of pretending to be one, I guess would be the word. 907 ought to do. I can sell. You can have that.
I'm just gonna shop somewhere else.
Alright, 12 stim packs ought to be fine for the fucking first step quest. And if it isn't, it isn't, I'll just deal with that. Alright, let's boogie. I'll figure out the stim pack issue after the stream. Same deal as before, where it's just like, hopefully next time you see this, I'll have a shitload of stim packs and I'll be fine. Like I said, it's like, to me, the shooting mechanics are hard enough to warrant it. Like, you know, it's guaranteed that I'll be able to live. And it's like, to me, dying in a game is just not the ideal. And it's like, yes, it's a necessary thing. It's like, I don't do this for every game I play. It's just, you know, with Fallout, I kind of don't care. You know, it's like, I'm here for the designs, the world, the exploration, not necessarily, I'm not here for the, okay. I'm not here for the bullshit. Like, that should have been a kill, you know, but it would have done but it wasn't. And if it hit me, it probably would have done a lot of damage, but, you know, it's kind of like, and that's like a poor example. That's not like a great example of what I'm talking about, but like, like that should have been a kill. What the fuck? But the game, like, outright kind of cheats you, and so it's like, if a game cheats me, I'm not gonna feel too bad about cheating it. And I'm not saying, like, you know, Fallout 4 is this broken, unbalanced game where it's impossible to play fairly, because it is. It's fine. Like, if I put this down to easy, this wouldn't be, like, this would be a joke as far as difficulty. And, like, I don't want that. Like, I want it to be difficult in far as the gun game and things like that. And I want to be able to, you know, have to heal and things like that. And my deaths will be because I didn't heal when I should have. As opposed to me not exploring enough, and it's just like, if my ability to get the amount of healing items I need to live is predicated upon luck, then I'm not too terribly interested in playing the luck game in that regard. I kind of just want what I want, or want what I know I can get, and then have the rest of the game be down to me being unable to heal in time, or being punished for making a risky decision by not being careful, as opposed to, you know, oh, you just didn't get enough stim packs, and, like, I don't know, that just seems cheap to me, because it's like, you know, given enough time, I'll have more than enough stim packs, because I'll just grind it, and I'm just gonna skip that grinding process just by, you know, getting it, if that makes any sense. And it's like, you might not agree with me, and I'm not expecting you to, but it's like, hopefully with that logic in mind, you'll understand why I do it this way, as opposed to, you know, it's tier to see. Okay, he doesn't have all the tapes. But yeah, you know, if you don't agree, you don't agree. Like, you know, that's ultimately your business. I don't begrudge anyone for it. It's not like I'm fucking. You have to see it my way. It's like, no, you don't. You can see it however you want. And you can disagree with me, you can clown me for it, you can do whatever you want, dude. Like, you know, free country, free world, as far as I'm concerned, so. Or I should say, the comment section on the YouTube video and the chat room is free. Like, say whatever you want, but just also recognize that, you know, if you say something cross and people respond in a negative way, you know, that didn't come out of nowhere, like, you said something. And that goes for me as much as anyone else. Like, if I say something stupid and people want to fucking smoke me for it, then, like, by all means, you know, you have that right. I'm not gonna fucking stop you. Now, mind you, I'm probably not gonna pay attention while I'm playing the game. I mean, unless we're talking about something that I feel vehemently, like, I feel some level of, like, great feelings towards. Yeah, I'll probably act some type of way. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That's why I suddenly stopped talking. But yeah, if it's something I feel strongly about, I'll probably respond if you say something stupid, but, like, if I don't feel too strongly about it, or I feel like it's not worth responding to, I'm just not gonna. But mind you, you know, this is me talking with, like, no one in the chat right now. Like, no one's watching this live, and I'm okay with that. Like, genuinely, I've kind of accepted that I'm probably not gonna get a whole lot of views in my shit, and that's okay. Like, would I like to have a following, even if it's just a small 10 people live watching me? Like, yeah, I'd like that, and I'd like to consistently get triple-digit views on YouTube and, you know, potentially grow. But if that's not in the cards, it's not in the cards. Like, I can't force it. I can only just continue to stream and continue to, you know, do what I enjoy doing, which is talking and playing video games. And even if it is mostly to myself, like, I'll deal with that. You know, it's not, it honestly, at least this way, I'm not just talking to myself and playing games in a vacuum. Now I'm just doing it, recording it, and putting it out there for all to hear and see, if they so choose, and if they don't, then they don't. But now that I've had that soliloquy, you know, I feel like I'm talking a lot more with this than I was with Kakarot, which is, I think, good. I don't know. I think it's better. I'm definitely having a lot more fun with it than I was with Kakarot. Kakarot was a little bit boring as far as, like, the gameplay. Like, there wasn't much about it that made me say, oh yeah, glad I played that. You know, it was just, I mean, it wasn't terrible or anything, and it isn't terrible. And I might, like I said, I might go back to it and play it, but like I said, that whole audio issue really just took me out of it. And it might be the same thing with this. With this one, it'll be, I guess, less so because, you know, it's Fallout. And you don't necessarily need, like, to me, the story isn't, like, super important.
Yeah, I took care of it.
So it's like me talking and playing the game should be entertaining enough.
Good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Yeah, it's funny, every time I share my stream link to Twitter, I'll get like 2 likes or a follow from people that are trying to sell something, you know, or bots. But I'll never get, like, actual people. And, I mean, you know, that's okay. Like, you know, it's whatever. It happens. But I wish I would, you know, I wish I would get some followers. Or some viewers and shit like that. I don't know. That's the other thing. It's Twitch doesn't have a system in place where it easily tells you, it doesn't tell you who's watching. At least on the mobile app. On the mobile app, it'll say like 1 viewer, and I don't know if that's me in the stream manager or if that's someone else. But I've always consistently had 1 viewer at least, and if it is me, then it's me. You know, it's like whatever. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like I deal with it and I'm okay with it. Any particular reason why you're living in the mud, you freak?
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy Massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us. and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
That means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. But one good thing about being the last Minuteman is, there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Cool. I kind of didn't want to go here like this. Damn it. Finally, a bobby pin. I see that military station over there and I'm kind of concerned. Or I kind of want to just take a peek at it. See what's over there, then move on. I know exactly what that is and I don't want it. That's Super Mutant. That is Super Mutant City. Not literally Super Mutant City, but it's just a lot of them there. It'd be a lot worse, by the way, the sprinting. It would be a lot worse if I played, like, how I normally play, which is jacking everything into... Oh, shit. Got really lucky there. Jacking everything into... intelligence and charisma. That's usually how I do it, and that leaves one in everything else. Which is like, on the one hand, like, yay, I get the experience and charisma boost that I need to be able to make this early part of the game kind of easy as far as talking to people, but talking in this game, the communication part of it, is a lot less important than previous Fallouts, I would say. I would say it's most important in New Vegas, it is second in 3. Like, as far as these Bethesda era Fallouts. The previous ones I can't speak to any sort of accuracy towards because I haven't played a whole lot of them. I've played them, but it's like they're not my favorite games to play, so it's like I haven't played a lot, you know. Something like that, you know. I'm kind of strange as a gamer in that, like, I like knowing as much as possible going into something, and I like knowing everything there is to know, because that's how I get the most enjoyment out of it. And I know a lot of people, like, there's certain games where it's like, I'll go in blind, and I enjoy going in blind. I think Dark Souls, Metroid, things like that, going in blind is the best way for me.
Those baseball relics I asked for?
A lot of other things, for the most part, it's,
Got 'em all right here. I like your gumption.
it's just, I like knowing everything there is to know, because that's what helps me.
Card.
200 apiece?
Count the leather on that mitt.
Oh, okay.
Really good players use them to catch bullets. True. That's everything on the list.
I don't know if that's meant to be the player character or what. We're gonna see what this quest is, maybe do it, and then we're gonna be done for the day. I know that seemed random, but it's for later.
Did the Minutemen send you?
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone, stealing our food and supplies and threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Cool. I don't know, like, how these guys... I feel like instead of them actually attacking, I feel like they just don't like raiders, and they're like, just go here and kill them. We'll say that they're attacking. I mean, because that's a long fucking trek. I mean, it's not like super long. I mean, it's like right over there, but I don't know. That's like yeah. In reality, that's a day's trek over there. Like, that's gonna be the only thing you're doing that day, is you're going over there to chill out, to raid, and then that's it. You're done. Is that a super mutant? Bro, I am Johnny on the spot with this fucking rifle. Oh, it's because I'm hitting the fucking wall. I was like, bro, why can't I hit that? I was about to fucking lose my mind. Hey, yo, chill out, chill out, chill out. My phone's almost dead, too. What was that? I don't know, Piper. Probably the fucking thing killing me.
Who's out there? Nothing there now. Asshole! Just give up!
It's not perfect, but
Ambush all over it. I swear.
dude, you're the fucking guy ambushing me. Oh, please tell me I can open this. Easy quest, let's go. I'm sorry. Every now and again, you know, while I'm streaming, I'll get like emails from work requesting, like, people will request like, hey, can you support this job tonight? And, you know, for the most part, you know, we can, but every now and again, you know, they'll deny it. And this guy got asked twice in the same email, so it's like they sent the first email for the request, and then they sent another email for the same request, and he replied to both and said, nope, can't do it, sorry.
I took care of those raiders for you.
When he probably could have just responded to it once, but it was just funny that he did it twice.
Really? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. And by the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's
Wow,
worth giving it another
incredible.
chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Yeah, we gotta stand together, guys. Fucking... stand proud. What do I fucking say? Excuse me, very sorry.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
Shut up! I'll fucking blow your head off, bro. You need to pipe down there, Missy. Not even fucking hollering at you, and you're acting like I'm fucking disturbing your peace. You're just sitting on the floor.
Hey. I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news.
Our cause, your cause.
Strong
Don't
enough to
lie.
drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. Got a strange message from a robot. Said it was from some place called Grey Garden. I couldn't figure out exactly what it wanted, but, well, may as well check it out. You never know.
Alright, cool. Alright, we're going to call it here for the day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Look at the full moon, ain't it glorious? And it's glitchy snow, but that's fine.
We've got company.
Shut up.
Looks like
Yeah, we got company, bro. We've fucking handled that one. Alright, in any event, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and join me next week, where I'll hopefully be doing this again, or something else. We'll see. But yeah,